I'm Leonie Duga. I'm from Germany and I'm 19 years old.
I am Layla Barham. I am 18. I'm from Fishers, Indiana, and I'm a poli-sci and Peace and Conflict Studies major.
Hi, well, I'm Emma. I am a music education major. I'm a junior. I play the clarinet, and I'm from the Indianapolis area.
I'm Claire Pate, and I go to Western High School, and I'm a freshman in high school.
I'm Julie Schrader. I am Associate Director in Internship and Career Services. I am 39 years old. I'm from Monticello, Indiana.
I'm Judith Lorraine. I'm 81 years old. I graduated from Indiana University with a Bachelor of Science in Education.
My name is Jessie Losay, and I'm from Versailles, Kentucky. It's in central Kentucky, and I am a musician. I'm a composer.
I'm Michaela Metzler. I'm from Indianapolis. I'm 21, and right now I work at a coffee shop downtown.
My name is Linda Nikovich. I'm 49 years old, 49 years young. From Indianapolis, I've lived here for 20 years. My job title is Regional Trainer for Young Life, a ministry to adolescents.
At the age of 18, I moved to America to study here for 4 years, which I think was pretty outgoing because I was not that comfortable with the language. So yeah, I'm pretty proud that I did that step into the world, not relying on my parents anymore.
I helped raise 3 beautiful children, and I think that's the thing I am most proud of.
I had always wanted to be a mother, and so about a couple of years ago, I just decided to pursue that. And so I am a single mother by choice. I'm just proud that that's something that I've always wanted, knew I was meant to be, and just went for it.
I've actually made a lot of really strong connections with a lot of people, and I've been a role model to a lot of people, and in a very tangible way that I'm aware of, which is really cool because I feel like a lot of people don't get that opportunity to be aware of the impact they have on others. Most of the challenges that I face are, myself, and I think that's true for a lot of women, because we think there's so much context for everything that we do, and in such a negative way, because there is.
My mom isn't really a very big part of my life, and my dad is my #1 big supporter, and he's awesome and he's amazing, but it's been really hard growing up without my mom around.
Well, this is obviously a big challenge, moving around the world, so talking a different language, different culture. Yeah, that was a huge thing in my life, definitely.
So I'm adopted and my whole family is white, and I think just always feeling in the middle between two cultures is definitely something I've struggled with a lot, and it's just not knowing where I belong.
I find marriage is a challenge because I've been married 60 some years now, and you go through changes as life goes along, and to keep that marriage alive, you have to meet the changes.
I am Palestinian American, so a lot of people assume that I am a part of the white privileged community, and I easily get really stereotyped, especially from where I'm from. And so I think I struggled a lot with stereotyping of my identity of being white, but then at the same time trying to overcome letting people know that I'm Muslim.
I guess the most important thing for people to know about me is that I'm really driven, and when I'm very passionate about something, I'm not going to think twice about dropping everything and anything for that thing.
The most important thing I want people to know about me is that I don't have it all together. That I've failed, I've struggled, faced challenges, and I'm figuring things out.
I think the most important thing for people to know about me is that I love to help. and that's why I love my job, is that I get a chance to help students with what they're looking to do and jobs and internships, and also giving them confidence. And
Yeah, I live life on purpose, and I do everything for a reason because I care about something or someone.
I would love to see more love, like more acceptance and tolerance for everyone. The diversity and differences between like people makes us human, and I don't like that people are just like shortened down to like certain stereotypes.
Empathy, that is the biggest thing, definitely. I feel like if people just started off like having empathy for others and listening to others, that so many other things would change.
I would like there to be peace. I feel like it's one of those Miss America answers of world peace, but really just being kind to one another and treating each other equally, and inclusiveness. Like, I just think I wish there was just more peace of, communicating difficulties and challenges and not letting that build up and taking angry action over it.
I just want people to be nice. We're all caught up in, who's right over a certain controversy, and we never really take a step back to think about the world as a whole, how we need to be nice to each other, how we need to protect each other and love each other.
I would just like more appreciation for others. I mean, we're not going to all have the same viewpoints and opinions for either it be political views or religion, just like no matter what your religion is or your political standpoint, just know that we're not all going to be the same, and just be okay with it.
I'd like to see people more loving and more helpful to each other, because I think that's part of our responsibility, not just to be selfish and everything being about me or us. I think we need to think of others too, along with us.
The one thing that I would like to see is for Palestinians to have their rights back.
In a perfect world, I would walk into a rehearsal or an office or anything, and nobody would have any predispositions about me based on anything, based on my pink hair, based on the fact that I'm a woman, based on my speech patterns, my ridiculous personality, and they would give me the same chance that they give to somebody who doesn't look like me. So, yeah.
One thing would be that I would want young women to be confident in who they are and in their and be celebrated in their differences and in their uniqueness, so that we could all like dress different and be okay with it. We can have like outward appearance in our inside, just like be confident in who we are. I do. I think what I do matters. I don't know if it matters on a global level, and I really don't want to like focus on that. I don't really care about changing the world. I just want to change somebody's world. I'd be overwhelmed at the vastness of like, oh, how can I do this for the world? But I think my focus on will it change one life means it changes the world.
I think I do, just because a lot of religion-wise, just because there's a lot of people making fun of other religions and even political standpoints. If they really want to, let's say, make fun of a different religion, are they really following their own? And I kindly call them out on it.
I hope by being an example of someone who cares about not just my family, but others too, and conditions that surround them, that people can recognize that that's what I think is important and how people should live.
Yeah, I am really big on Palestinian rights. Actually, I have a Palestinian friend who is actually starting a club here next semester at Butler, and I am going to be part of that. And I really like educating others on the issue.
I do. I'm a Young Life leader, and deal with girls every day who struggle a lot with things and go through things, and sometimes they might not go through things that I've been through. I've gone through things that they haven't been through, but we all just like have empathy for each other, and we all listen to each other, and it's been great to like be a role model in that situation of just showing empathy for my girls and for people around me at the high school. So.
I try to look for the best in people, and I hope that as part of that I'm making a change, that change to the world. Because, you know, if someone has like a bad day, I'd like to give them an optimism to help them, you know, make their day better. And I'm hoping that if someone sees that optimism, they'll be optimistic for someone else as well.
I do, yeah. I think I really do, and I work on it a lot. I'm getting a lot better at knowing my place and my power, and like I said, the effect that I can have on people, and I'm making sure that the effect I have is positive.
I do, because I think, and maybe it's a little bit more indirectly, but I think that when somebody is happy, so if they're doing something they love and they're passionate about, and they know that they have strengths and that they bring something valuable to the table, then I do think that helps. Because if you have people who are passionate and happy and they feel like they're making a difference in whatever they're doing, whether indirectly or directly, then I think that they are going to make a difference in the world that's positive versus negative. Or they know that there are people here that care, that can mentor them, and that they can reach out to and talk to.
Yeah, I kind of do. I'm a female athlete, so obviously, like we have like a certain standpoint in society. I think like showing like especially girls that they can be strong, like they can be bossy, like it's not a shame. So go do it.